Hi, I'm Alice, and I'm here to make maths easier for you. And I'm back again with some more equations for you today. The sixth video of my whole equations playlist, the playlist is up there. And the fourth and final video about solving equations which have got letters on both sides. Today, we're going to practice everything that we've done in the previous 3 lessons, and I will show you a slightly different looking equation as well to make sure that you understand that it's part of the same thing. You'll see that in a minute. So today we will need to know already the content in videos 1 to 3 of these series. There's the playlist for that. And you'll also need to know how to add a number onto a negative number, for example, -8 plus 10. If you're a bit shaky on your negative numbers, no worries, we're doing it together, so I'm sure you'll be fine. In this lesson, you will not just be getting a quick how-to video, that's not what this is. You will get a tutorial by me where I show you what to do. Then I'll encourage you to practice some maths on your own, with me there to help if you need it. And so please get a pen and paper now if you don't have one already. I encourage you to work at your own pace. If I'm going too fast for you, pause it, go back a few seconds. If I'm going too slow for you, you can always speed me up or go on a few seconds. And please remember that the best learning is by doing. So if you just watch this video, you will get better at this. But if you work along with me and try some bits yourself, you will learn even more. And no one likes making mistakes. Well, most people don't anyway. I know I don't. But in maths, it's a really important part of the learning process. So try and go easy on yourself and try and take mistakes in your stride if you can. And just a very quick reminder today about our psychology technique that we are learning about while we're doing equations, which is spaced practice. This is the idea that doing a little bit of practice on a regular basis is much more useful to your maths learning than doing a huge bit of cramming all at once. Do what you can when you can, but try and keep a nice regular schedule and accept that forgetting is normal. If you haven't done this for a while, you probably will need a reminder, and that is fine. And above all, keep practicing. Maths is not like learning to read. It's like having a fit and healthy body or playing a musical instrument. It's something that you need to pay attention to and practice on a regular basis to keep those skills going. I just have one more slightly different looking equation to show you. We've had a look at various different versions of equations with letters on both sides, some with subtraction, some with addition, some with both, some with the letters subtracted. And here's the final type. See if you can see what's different about this one. Did you spot it? There's no numbers on this side. That's the only difference. All the other ones we've looked at have had a set of letters and a number on both sides. But you may have noticed there is our reliable set of instructions, exactly the same as always. So I just wanted to show you this one in case you encountered one like this and weren't sure if you could do it. Yes, you can do it. So if you're ready straight away to give this a go using the instructions, then pause me now and go ahead, and I'll see you back here for the answer. Otherwise, I'll demonstrate this one, and I will be doing another one after if you want to do this one with me and then try the next one yourself, maybe. Anyway, let's go. Step 1, eliminate the smaller amount of letters to give us a 2-step equation. So both of these are positive numbers, not negative numbers. So the smaller amount is 7x. We eliminate 7x by subtracting 7x's from both sides. The result is, on the left-hand side, we have no x's at all. That was the point of this. So we just have add 4, which we write as 4. And then we have 9x, take away 7x, which gives us 2x. Now, a lot of people don't like to have their x's on that side and the numbers on the other side. So you could swap them round if you wanted to give you 2x equals 4. Now I said make a 2-step equation, but actually I suppose there's a small difference here. not a two-step equation, it's a one-step equation, because there's no number to subtract or add before we continue to the division, which is the final step. So I suppose this one is easier, although it might have confused you at first. Divide both sides by 2, just like we've been doing all the way up till this point. And we have x equals 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Great. Now, just a reminder on how to check your answer when you do equations. So we think that x equals 2. We can check. If x is 2, then 7 2s is 14. 14 add 4, I'll just write it below, 18. If we have got this right, the answer on the right-hand side will also be 18. And it is, look, because 9 times 2 is 18. Meaning that we have an equal amount on both sides. The equal sign works, and we know that x equals 2. Here's one more for you. Will you try this one yourself? Maybe you would like to do the first step with me and then try the rest of it yourself. You decide. If you are trying it yourself, then pause now and come back to me for the answer. Otherwise, let's get stuck in. This one is a little bit funny, but we'll see that by using these steps that work every time, it'll work out just fine. Let's see what happens. So we see that the smaller amount of y's is 3y. So we subtract 3y from both sides, because that's what we always do. Identify the smaller amount of letters and eliminate it. Leaving us on the left-hand side with 2y, take away 12. 12 doesn't change, of course, because we are working with the letters only. On the right-hand side, 3y, take away 3y, leaves us with 0, because of course if you take anything away from itself you get 0. It's the first time that's happened, hasn't it, in this set of videos that we've come across equals 0. But let's persevere with our steps and you'll find that it's fine. So next step, eliminate the number which is on the side with letters on it, and that's minus 12. So we just need to add 12. That's how we eliminate, of course, by doing the opposite or the inverse. And then we will have 2y, no 12 because we eliminated it, equals 12. And there we see it's back to something that looks quite familiar to us. Finally, we'll divide by 2 to find out what is the value of 1y, because that's really what we wanted to know. And we find that y equals 6. I won't be checking any more of them because I want to save time. But if you ever want to stop and check it by doing 5 6s, take away 12 equals 3 6s, of course, you are very welcome. Now we're on to the final part of my series of lessons solving equations with letters on both sides. I'm going to give you 4 practice exercises, which include elements from all 4 of the videos on this playlist. Remember, in all of my videos, you will find loads of helpful exercises in the description if you want to do more practice. So even if you're feeling a little bit shaky, I encourage you to try these yourself. Worst that can happen is you get it wrong and you have to modify it or do it again. No big deal. So I'm going to go through these a little bit faster now as we're on our practice exercises, not our tutorial part. Are you going to pause it and give it a try? Go on. Right, let's look at the solution. We identify the smaller amount of letters, it's 4s. We subtract 4s from both sides, leaving us with only a 5 on the left-hand side and 1s. Remember, we just write the letter when there's only one of them. Subtract 2 on the right-hand side. That looks a bit weird, so we swap everything over to the opposite side. And we get s take away 2 equals 5. Should be something that's quite familiar to you at this point. We add 2 That's eliminated the 2 and left us with S equals 7. No need for division on that one because we only have the one lot of S. Let's do the next one. Exercise 2. We've got a mixture of addition and subtraction here with our letters. So let's see what happens. Are you going to try it yourself? Go on. Here we go. The smaller amount of letters is minus 2v. Remember, the sign goes with the term that is after it. So it's not just 2v, it's minus 2v. To eliminate a minus, we add it. Add 2v. We get 4 plus 6v's equals 64. Next step, eliminate the number that's on the side which still has letters. That's a 4, it's a positive 4, so we subtract. And that leaves us with 6v equals 60. Next step, divide by 6 to find out what 1v is, and we find that 1v is the same as 10. And we solve the equation. Exercise 3. Pause now to try this yourself. Go on. Here we go. This time, what's happened? Why have I chosen the larger looking number? Because minus 5 is not a larger number than minus 3, is it? Minus 3 is actually a larger number than minus 5 because the bigger the negative number, the further away from 0 you are, the further down it's gone. So minus 5u is the smaller amount of letters. And when we eliminate it by adding, we're left with 21 plus 2u, because add 5 equals positive 2 equals 31. Back to quite a normal looking equation. Let's eliminate that 21, subtract it, and we're left with 2 times u is the same as 10. Divide by 2, u equals 5. Okay, last practice exercise coming up. Remember what to do here? It's just the same as the ones we did at the beginning, except the letters on their own are on the other side. That's all that's changed. Give it a try. Pause now. Here's the solution. The smaller amount of letters is minus 8w. Remember, the minus goes with the number after it. How do we get rid of a minus? We add it. When we add it, we get 20 times w equals 60, meaning that 1w is 3. You can always go back and check if 12 threes is the same as 60, take away 8 threes if you like, but I can assure you that it is. And that's it, you've done. How did you get on? Do you need some more practice? Are you ready for a break? You decide. When you are ready to practice again, you can always work through these videos a second time, or you can look in the description for some useful worksheets to help you. If you're still here with me right at the end of the video, first of all, well done. You are committing to improving your maths, and that is brilliant. I'm proud of you. Second of all, thank you so much for being with me and supporting this channel. Perhaps you would like to support the channel a little bit more by liking the video, sharing it with someone else who you think might be helped by this video, and of course subscribing to my channel. This is a new maths channel, and you will have a video at least once a week helping you with some fundamentals of maths and also relaxing that horrible maths anxiety a bit. The next equations video will be looking at equations which involve fractions, like the one you can see there. And as always, look out for my links in the description with more practice to help you, as well as services to help if you are struggling with your mental health. Remember, there are always people out there who want to help you, and it doesn't always have to cost money. Goodbye.